Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm here with Sumit Chakraborty, of course, our keynote speaker and past president of the Geochemical Society. Thank you for being here, Sumit.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, of course. Let's get right into it. I have some questions for you, very important questions. As a past president of the Geochemical Society, please tell us about your experience you had while in the presidency, and what does that leadership role for the Geochemical Society and Goldschmidt mean to you?
Well, the first thing I found out as president was the incredible number of people who are not scientists who play an incredible role in running this conference. We just go to the conference as scientists and see things, but we just never know about all the people who are working behind the scenes. And in particular, I'd like to call out the student volunteers who do an amazing amount of work, and they're going to be recognized today with an award. They're going to get a Distinguished Service Award.
Excellent.
So the whole group of them. So that's the part that you learn as being a president. You get to know the finances, the challenges of balancing the books. But the real reward comes from getting to know the entire range of people who are part of the Geochemical Society. So in every little Zoom call that you have, you talk to people about what it is that they do, and that's an incredible shortcut to learning a lot of geochemistry. And I've taken away things for my own research, modeling tools, analytical tools that I've found out that way. So for those who worry about taking on an administrative role in a society, I just tell them it's not something that takes away time from your science. It actually adds to your science. Very rewarding. I encourage people to do that.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, they're lucky to have you, as far as I can tell. So
Well,
that's a
I
very
don't know
nice.
about that, but I think it's a great experience, a learning experience. As people they tend to underestimate that.
Excellent. Don't be intimidated. If you want to get into administrative, get right in there. All right, right on. Excellent. Next question for you. Now, the Goldschmidt meeting often serves as a platform for collaboration across different geochemical disciplines. So how do you see the joint efforts of the participating organizations, such as the Geochemical Society and the EAG, evolving in the future?
Well, I think it's a great plus, actually, that we have two different societies with the same objectives. We have the objective of supporting teaching and research in geochemistry and propagating it. That's the same objective. But they operate in different geographic locations, different cultural and social political settings, and that brings all the benefits of diversity. So, you have differences in access, differences in funding that you can access from different places, and because you're operating on different legs, you can tap into all those various things. So, and particularly today, we live in a very conflict-ridden world, a very polarized world. So it's very important that we use all of these different legs that we stand on, and you have to pay attention to the fact that the legs have to move in tandem. But once you do that, it's a real strength because you're not being supported by one leg. So that's a real part of diversity that you can tap into.
I like it. Even though you're an expert in the geochemical world, we're still talking about physicality and walking properly.
No, we got to do that because, again, I go back to run the conference. It's not just scientists. It is real running a big event thing, and that's what helps our science. So we need to make sure that happens well.
And it sounds like you're approaching this from a global perspective now.
You have to. Geochemistry is global. The science we do is global. The problems we look at are global. So the approach has to be global.
Well, thank you so much, Sumit. Very nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Of course, we have Sumit Chakraborty, of course, our keynote speaker and past president of the Geochemical Society. Thank you so much for your time, and have a lovely day.
Thank you. Thanks for doing this session at all.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, sir.